Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. I actually was supposed to put an intro to that, but I'm glad that my handy dandy skills came with a price. I sat up there and didn't say nothing and dove right into it. So today we are going to be trying to plan to do another project. That project didn't happen so good. So we're going to try to do another project where I get on here live and do my show. And I hope that it works just right. I hope that the alarm don't go off. I feel so bad if it did. Now that it got a fresh battery in it. Yeah. So anyway, let's get started. Too high. Oh, I love Ariana Grande. The Kimberly Cloud Show. Okay. I am going to put now, go to YouTube real quick. I didn't get a chance to look it up. I ended up cleaning up. Oh my God. I wish you were a little bit more minutes because I would definitely do that for you. Oh my God. That is so cool, man. Like, your life didn't start at birth. You've always existed. The cosmic origin of life and consciousness. So, what, we were going around hitting rocks and stuff as, monkeys? I mean, what were we doing in another life? You never know. Let's see. Okay, hold on. What's this? Okay. We got new new inventions coming out 2035. So 10 years from now. Okay. Join me. How many minutes is this? Oh, it's not enough minutes, not enough minutes. Okay, cool. Elon Musk inventions that are coming out in 2025. Perfect. Yeah, right. I don't think they coming out in 2025. Hold on, let's get started with this. Elon Musk. I'm doing it. I I want to see how this is verified first. Where did you find where did you find this content at? I don't believe them. Nobody has talked about it. Give me some. This is the reason why I stopped looking it up because I don't see nothing that is worth 30 minutes. Oh my God, I found something. What is this? Oh man, I'm pushing it with that one. Okay, I'm pushing it with that one. I'm definitely pushing it with that one. Okay, we're gonna do it. You know, I'm boosting myself up for what if I can't do it because I'm talking about China? But it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. China's mega million. China's $1 billion projects. China's $1 billion projects. With the S, apostrophe S. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna turn you around like that. That way you won't be on my hair. I don't see how these stars do it. Okay, so I got that. Now I'm gonna connect this so y'all can see me record. So this is what it is. Let's get it ready. As you can see, I don't pay for non-commercials, which I may start. I may do a commercial uh on YouTube. I may do a commercial on YouTube, but it's $500 just to let y'all know. I don't have the money, but I'm just, I speak shit into existence. So, I may end up doing a commercial or two on YouTube to get it out there. What message I'm trying to get out there? My show. I've studied hundreds of daggone commercials. Let's turn this up. It's not the right sound I want. Skip. Let's start from the beginning. I watched this before, and they have so many different inventions. And I want to see what my foe is doing. You know, somebody who is at competition with us on a daily basis. I want to see what they're doing. I don't want to sit up there and say, "Oh, that China, they're gonna play right." Y'all never believe my stories that I tell, so I won't tell none of them. I think it's meant for that to happen because they know I won't tell nothing. I won't say nothing. I won't talk about it. The day that TikTok came back on, though, I'll say this. The day that TikTok came back on, I didn't know it came back on. So I'm driving home, right? And it's a lot of Chinese people here. I'm driving home and somebody looks dead at me, and I swear to God on the Holy Bible and whatever other Bible I can consume and talk about, that it looked like Z. And it didn't look like him. It looked like, I don't know. And it's hard to explain that. It's hard to explain that because an hour later, my friend called me and told me, he was like, my child said that TikTok is on. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God. That's crazy. If I say it, nobody's gonna believe me anyway. I'm crazy. Who cares about that? I'm just loony. I'm loony, loony, loony. I've never seen this man a day in my life other than a magazine. But to see that, and China have been putting balloons over here too. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. So don't believe me. Don't believe me. So let's get started, man. I look at everybody that I drive past. If I can't see in their car, I get suspicious. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. Today, we're going to do a pre-recorded video for Chinese. I would love to know what my somebody who is at competition with me is doing, so that we can take care of our home and probably learn from them in an insight of taking care of what we need to take care of so that American can grow. So I will be talking about each invention that he has, President Z, Mega Billion Project, and I hope that you like it. Thank you. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm connecting to the screen, and we're going to get started right now. I mind you, this is good infrastructure. China is diving into great infrastructure. I see a change, and I haven't even been over there. I see a change within China's infrastructure because of how they're growing on top of what they already developed. And by the way, I don't know how to actually say it, but I will say it again because some people don't know how hard that is to do, which is to design your own sun that is 10 times powerful than the sun that we have today using the chemistry that China has now. They can develop 20 long range missile devices or more to go to war with somebody on that power and still be more powerful than the sun. That is amazing, right? So let's get started. Sorry about that, you guys. Hold on. Okay, so this railway station isn't like every other railway station. I let him explain and then I'll explain. That is it's very spectacular. Now imagine that you can get lost in that thing. That's just like the DC subways, train stations. If you, I mean, it's basic, but if you don't know where you're going, you can get lost. There's a upstairs and downstairs, but this overall is amazing, man. So let's continue to listen. Yeah, like 14 platforms. Oh my God, those things are so like huge. That's a lot of platforms, up and down stairs, or probably got three, 14, 7 divided with two platforms up and down stairs, because that would be several platforms, or probably split it up. No, it would be two platforms because 7 goes into 14 two times. So that would be upstairs and downstairs. So yeah, that is amazing, man. That is amazing. 21st century thing, you sitting up there going into a building and bam, it hits you. They got guards at the area. It seems so open wide, yet the guards at the area seem to have control over anything happening negatively. If somebody happens to have a riot or something, there's absolutely, I've never heard of a riot in China. um yeah, so let's continue. Shanghai urban rail transit expansion. This is what DC has, a rail transit expansion. So let's look at that. Sorry about that for a second. So, I want to know the briefs, like how big it is, how many, how much room it is in the inside and everything. Let's look. Wow, China has a lot of different projects going on, the transit and the railway system. And now, he's expanding because they have more people than us. Um, they have a lot more people, meaning they are, I believe they have 1 billion people in China or more. They make up a lot of percent of the population in the country. And so I can't wait to see what this new city is. Let's take a look. That is amazing, man. That is really amazing. Um, to be able to do all of those things, wow. So much information, like Les said, they give the bare minimum root of what they want to develop. And this is a city. This is a city, you know, being developed to bring 10 million people, you know, tourists to their world. That is amazing, man. And yeah, they they are building a city from scratch, from that is amazing. I I I don't know what I can say about China other than the fact that we have built cities from scratch, and we don't we could start to build more infrastructure. I can't wait to see how it goes these 4 years coming up. But yeah, let's look at the airport. That airport looks so ancient. The airport looks so ancient, like so different. It looks so big in there. I mean, I know we have big airports, but it looks so huge in there. I've been at the airport. I think it's LAX. LAX airport is traffic is so crazy to go through. Um, and I went to Salt Lake City. It takes one of those airports takes 10 minutes to walk to the baggage area. Um, it's a long, long stretch of center projected area, and it takes 10 minutes. And I can only imagine stepping off the airplane from Beijing and you don't know where to go for your baggage. You don't know where to go because you don't know Chinese. So you try to make sure you have a translator there so that you can translate what you're trying to say to Chinese. That seemed like you can get lost in there forever. But I like the infrastructure, how it's created. It reminds me of a star, a certain type of star that's the lines are branching out in bubbles. It just looked like a giant spaceship, basically innovative spaceship that in 2008 was built. I commend Z on his infrastructure. So I guess the reactors go in the water and cause some type of propulsion to distribute nuclear energy. I seen he has some solar, not solar, but windmills too. I don't know if he's branching it out from putting windmills and water type energy, nuclear energy, and I don't know what appeals to him: solar, nuclear, windmill energy, and there's other ones, but I wonder what appeals to him more. Obviously, if he's building a nuclear energy plant, that he appeals to more nuclear power. Like Z seems to be obsessed with getting people to where they're going, rail transit and other transit systems that he's incorporated in these things. Um, I I'm just so appreciative that the people of Wuhan have somewhere different variety of areas to go where they can either catch a railway station. They have many options, and this is one of them. I just saw three of them on here, hands down. Wow. So they're obviously these railway stations and train stations, they connect to other major stations, like the first one, I can't pronounce the name of it. It was in a big area, that houses quite a few hefty, a lot of hefty individuals, and these individuals can take a train station their way. They don't talk about cabs much, like technology where you're driving to someone. It just depends on the price. This seems more cheaper and more efficient to get people across town or in other cities into other cities. That is amazing. That is amazing to have different 8 different railway stations going through major cities like I was just saying, and connecting all these major cities to each other via chain and cutting down the cost of the ride. It's yes, I definitely like that. Yeah. Wow, this water. Yeah, yeah. So they have 3 major water systems. Oh man, China is big. I have to admit, China is huge. We're only 360 to 70 million people in the United States compared to 1 billion people. So Z has to make sure he adequately take care of his people by building more canals in the area to produce more water, clean water, so that people can have drinking water and bathroom water, and build more infrastructure. 80 people, 80 million people, or yeah, 80 million. Okay, y'all. So, I had to cut that short. So with that being said, it has 80 million people that come out that airport. That's a lot of people. That's like maybe 20% of all of us. Um, Probably roughly 10 million people, which are tourists, like they were saying, the odds of that. So, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it. And the moral of this is that, Z is pushing up his innovations. Like the water plant takes over 45 years to build. Imagine all that infrastructure coming in with buildings and houses and retail and all of that, just coming through the same area that marks the canal system. So yeah, I think that this was a great show. I hope that y'all enjoy. One more week to go. Take care, be safe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Okay. Okay. So that's done. Um I should watch politics, but I'm like, no, I'm not gonna watch politics right now. I want to. I want to. But I was watching ABC yesterday and they were like, Trump pardoned all those people, and I'm like, I'm not getting into this because obviously it's something he know that I don't know. He has to see all the evidence, and I'm not mad about that. I just there must be a reason, and I support it. I support it. I'm not just saying that because we weren't there. We weren't there. We didn't see what happened. We only got to see cameras, and it was over 10,000 hours of footage. 10,000 hours. And mostly what they were doing once they got into the Capitol was taking pictures and everything. The good people, and they ended up getting arrested. Some of them did get arrested. I think there was a group of bad people there that made violent acts upon vice presidents and um, house speakers. I think that there were bad people there, but we don't know who those people were per se. You can see some of it, but we don't know. And it is no different than our former President Biden sitting up there and pardoning everyone. He pardoned almost everyone he can think of. Why pardon what my question is why pardon Joe, not Joe, Dr. Fauci? Why pardon him? I'll never know. The world will never know. So I um I don't know. It's like every move he makes, like they said, if he makes a move that President Biden does in opposite of what former President Biden does, then they get on him more. And that's what ABC News was doing. They was like, well, I don't understand it. He is pardoning all these people. And everybody that did not like what was going on with the COVID and what was like pushing it out there. Remember that? How everybody was pushing you go to get COVID or you take the COVID shot or you got to carry a card around. That subsided. You know, I felt proud to carry my COVID card, but now I'm saying to myself, what is in me? That's what I'm saying to myself. What did you do? You know. There's no punchline to that. There's no punchline to that. So yeah, he said, President Biden said, from the sidelines, we will continue to fight. This was his exiting speech. And I was like, you still gonna continue to fight? He's called us garbage. He's called us MAGA Republicans garbage. It's just so crazy, man. It's just so crazy. I don't get it. We're garbage, and I guess I guess it's like we're robots, and it's like we have to pick a side. What if I don't want to pick a side? But I see. what will happen if I picked President Biden's side? I will only be a pawn in his mere existence of life to him. Like I said, if Trump really, 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 really wanted to win, if he would do anything to win and get that superiority as president of the United States of America, he could have been did it as good Democrat. For some reason, people change from Democrat to Republican. I think Elon Musk was a Democrat before he was a Republican, and he changed just in time. Him, Mark Zuckerberg, the rest of them, yeah, they changed. And I wonder why. I mean, they didn't like him at first. The FBI was coming in saying, you will listen to us. Now give us that backdoor key. You know what a backdoor key is, right? So that they can see everything and everyone, that is doing things wrong. But for privilege, you sit up there and allow things to happen. Like, if I'm talking about something on my show regarding Trump, if they don't like what I say, bam, kicked off. And that's what the legacy that Mark Zuckerberg do not want. He do not want that legacy of doing that, of going in and doing that. To sit up there and have a backdoor key and censor people, the Russia hoax, and censor people was wrong. And now I'm seeing Z everywhere. I'm seeing Z everywhere. I'm like, what is up with that? Like, he looked dead at me too. Ain't no Chinese person looking at me. And the way he looked at me, he was like, I was like, what the hell? I went like my eyes went like this. I was like, did I really see who I think I seen? Like seriously. And then a couple of hours later, bam, TikTok back on. I'm like, what the fuck? What is going on? But nobody will believe that story, right? That's a story that nobody will believe. Why you? You ain't nobody. And that's true. That's true. Why me? I ain't nobody. But the point is, I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. All these balloons coming over here, these special Chinese synthetic balloons. And it's not plausible that I saw a hologram of this guy. I don't know. It's gonna make me look crazy. I'd rather look crazy and tell the truth than crazy and not tell the truth. So yeah. I I feel so bad. The whole 4 years I got the silent treatment from President Biden. The 4 years that I wrote the White House hotline. I wrote the White House emails. I wrote Kamala Harris. I wrote Biden. And it never got to him, or I doubt if it didn't get to him, because I've been yelling this. I've been asking for managers to call me back. I've been asking for a lot of stuff, and I did not get that. Now, one lady was like, she had to sleep in front of the building of Donald Trump building while he was in there to get the attention of people. I don't know. I don't know. You know what would be real crazy? Imagine having downloadable memories downloaded into like the same memories. You got the same memories. I am 40 years old. I have a memory of stepping on a nail. I have a memory of being stung by a bee. But if you had somebody else's memories put into you, your mom's memories maybe. So you not only know your memories, but you know your mom's memories and her education. And let's say your mom is a pretty darn good, smart mom. You would get to see all of her memories from what she didn't want you to know. Because moms know everything, they're not stupid. You know, what she didn't want you to know. You get to see all of that. Her not coming to your room one night because she knows what you're doing. You know, her emptying the basket, the sock basket, the dirty clothes basket to see a skid mark in your toiletry, your clothes, you know, like anything. And it was clean and you thought she never saw it. You know, believe me, I don't have those things. I'm just bringing this up as an example. But yeah, you know, I just, you never know. You never know. I would love to have my mother's memories downloaded into her, but you would have to catch the person before they die. Because you can't just say, we're going to dig up Nadine Cloud today. We're going to sit up there and dig her up today. Come back to life. Come back to life. Her stuff is dirt. Her stuff is dirt. So anyway, I am about to get off of here for a little bit because I haven't eaten. When I don't eat, I get very lethargic. I'm trying to figure out where am I gonna go? Oh my God, this thing haven't been drunk yet. I don't like when they put too much lemonade. They didn't balance it out. The last one I had was good, but they didn't balance it out right. You know what I'm saying? You know, who am I? Who am I? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. But we're gonna make this thing 2.0. Oh man, he ain't scared of anything, man. What is his name? What is his name? Newsom. Y'all have to watch. Oh my God. Even Joe Rogan was like, did you see what he was doing when he did this with his shoulders? You know, when people lie, it comes out. And even when people don't lie, like for instance, I blink a lot. I be blinking a lot. I be like, what's up, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? You know, I sometimes blink a lot. But that's not me lying. That's me computing what I'm going to say. There's a difference. Everybody has a tick when they're trying to do something. They either rub in their ear, they're either fiddling their hands, you know, they're in a stance, they're looking like that, you know, paying attention. But that was a lie. You know it was a lie, Mr. Newsom. You knew it was a lie. And I'm not gonna say what I think happened. I'm not gonna say what I think happened. Because you'll have your posse come tune me up. So let me get off of here. Y'all take care, be safe, and I'll be back on here later. Bye.
Never waste my time, you all I want.